Hey guys, this is Bob Boob. All right, this dorky guy here is Bob Boob. Hi guys. Man, this is a video tour here of a really cool property. You can see it says right there, 265 Vilas Drive. Now, Vilas Drive, you know, it's not one of those road names a lot of people, even from people from Jersey Shore, Pennsylvania, lived here their whole life. You tell them, ask them where Vilas is, they'll tell you, where's Vilas? I don't know. But that's one of the things that makes it such a great spot to live. Okay, so what I'm doing here, I'm facing south here. And this is, see right there, ding, 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 ding. That's what they call the Auchenball Gap. Auchenball. Say that 5 times quick. But that's actually like kind of going out towards Annisfort. But this property is about an acre big. Runs way over there to that brick building. And so all this is yours. If you choose to buy this awesome house. And I just wanted to show you this area because honestly, you could just stay outside here for a while. Lots of level land here. So depending on what you're using, you can see here. A couple garage areas currently. We're going to look inside here too then, but there's a garage space there. And you can see here, I've got a picture looking this way. So this is the south side of the house, but I'm facing north. Does that make sense? So now I'm facing west. And as we spin here, isn't this a gorgeous view? And see those windows up there? Wait till I show you those when we go inside, then get some gorgeous views. Oh man, guys, this is just neat. This house qualifies for a lot of the financing programs that are out there. See that big ginormous shed over there? Yep, that's part of the sale too then. And then somewhere kind of right behind that is where the western boundary line is. But isn't this big? This is a nice sized piece of property. It's hard finding a spot close to Jersey Shore. This is right here. This is the Thomas Street exit. Okay, so if you go right off the Thomas Street exit, if you're coming from Lock Haven, coming from west, heading east, when you get off the exit, you make a left, you make a Louis, and you come up, and then all of a sudden, you'll see Vilas, and you go, I never knew Vilas was there. And here's another garage right here. Of course, a couple of these goodies here. This is an estate sale. They'll be getting rid of all that stuff, but you can see here, you got a nice metal roof on there. Vinyl sided, so it's actually a really what they call the maintenance free sort of properties. No, the super cool awesome soccer mom minivan is not included with the sale. And then you can see here when you come in, I guess we'll just call this the main door right here. You can see there's a actually like a sun porch right here. Real nice space there. See that door over there? Keep that in mind too, because when we go inside and look around, I'm going to show you some things. All right, I think that's it for outside in here. Hold on a second, guys. Okay, so now I've stepped inside here. Okay, see, there's the door. There's that super cool, awesome sun porch there. All right, and you can see, now I'm going to call this the mud room, because when you first step in, this is where you kick off your shoes and everything, but it's actually a nice sized room. They have a big roll top desk in here, and so it's bigger than a normal mud room then. So you got this, call this mudroom office area. Then you walk in. And one of the first things that I noticed, and you guys are probably going to do the same thing, lots of kitchen cabinets, lots of counter space. You know, it's one of those nice country sort of kitchens in where you got lots of space to work. And you can see they have a table here. Be perfect for adding maybe a kitchen island in here too if you wanted to. Appliances are included. Families okay with leaving those as part of the sale. And then as I spin here, you can see there's a built-in planner, which is kind of unique. That's interesting. And but there's no wall here. It's nice and open. So even when people are in here in the kitchen working, you still have this big separate, you know, dining room area over there. Pretty cool, huh? All right, let me continue to walk and talk here. See bathroom here. Nice big bath, big vanity. That's probably a 3-4 foot vanity there. Big elongated toilet there. Yep, that's important for doing your business there. Big shower here. That's probably a 5-footer. Some goofy guy's been following me around the whole time, but got a closet there for linens and whatnot. And then here you've got a couple bedrooms here on the first floor. This is a nice sized room. We'll measure like Bob Boob does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, a little bit. Whew, that's a lot of counting to do. Take my shoes off for that one, but over 15 foot. This is a big room, isn't it? Lots of sunlight. Remember I told you outside there, the windows? So here, these windows are on the south side. This window here is on the west side. Lots of sunlight coming in. And I guess I never noticed this before, but you got outlets all over the place then. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. I'm going to do a lot of counting in this room. 14 plugs. So got lots of places you can plug in things. That's good though. All right, now financing you ask about. Well, I'm glad you asked about that. Well, there are several programs that this house qualifies for. Believe it or not, as long as your credit's decent, there's the no money down programs. There's programs that'll help you with your closing cost. I'll put it to you this way. If you're paying more than $1,300, $1,400 a month for your rent, I don't even know why. Buy yourself your own house. Live out here in the outskirts of Jersey Shore with an acre and have a, beautiful home to be buying for yourself. Because you understand it. If you're watching this video and you're renting, you are buying a house. You're either buying it for yourself or you're buying it for somebody else. So don't mean that mean, but maybe you're thinking, oh, I don't have the ability to buy. Reach out to me. I'll help you, or any of my super cool, awesome agents. Okay, so I've been talking there about financing. You can see I'm going to call this the living room area. Okay, nice size room here. Again, see they were so smart when they put in these windows. Lots of sunlight, and they get to enjoy the view. Absolutely gorgeous. Birds come right up to the windows. I'd have a couple bird feeders there, maybe. Now, this is the room. This was an addition. Okay, so underneath this is a garage. Okay, remember I showed you a couple garages underneath them. So this is on the east side of the house. And over there's that door that had to the sun porch. This could actually make a good extra bedroom up here. So this could be a bedroom, could be an office. Just depends on how you want to use it. You're just off the exit, so I guess if you want to have an in-home business, I don't know, I think like beauticians or realtors, insurance people, anything that you could just use a little separate office for, you could easily put a wall and a door up here and have it private. Things that make you go, what could I use that for? But again, just lots of windows, lots of sunshine in here. Okay, let's continue to walk and talk here. Now, maybe you have a house to sell and you're like, geez, Bob, how do I do that? It's the attic up in there. You can pull down steps. How would I do that? Well, there's different ways you can do it, but probably the first thing is to have us get together and figure out what your house is worth. Maybe you can use your home's equity to purchase this property. Dining room here. And then, yep, we got another bedroom back here. You can see this is a big room too then. Might not be quite as big as that other room, but it's still a nice sized room. Lots of windows in here too. They're shut right now, so you don't get to quite see all the sunlight like the rest of the house, but that's a lot of house, isn't it then? But yeah, if you have a house to sell, we can talk about that. All right, so down there's the basement. You guys want to go down there and look? All right, thought you did. All right, hold on a second. We're going to go down the dungeon and look around. All right, guys. So now I just came. I didn't fall down the steps, but I did come down the steps. Look at this. Got a nice sized family room here. Okay, so on the right side of the east side of the house, you come here and you have a nice laundry room area. Lots of cupboards in here for storage. You can see here it's a block foundation here. Now, let's see here. So now I'm heading to the, I guess I call it the back of the south side of the house. I got a water filter here on the water. But this is like underneath the, what I'm going to call that second living room here. So here's garage space here. A lot of nice storage. A lot of things going on here right now. Okay, so you got a shallow well. There's your well pump. Big 200 amp electric service there. That's what you can see there on that side of the house. And then as we continue to spin here, you can see that they've got a filter. This is a UV light in case you get any cooties in your water or whatever. That'll kill that stuff. That's always smart to have a UV light on a well. Even if you don't have problems, put a UV light on there and then you'll never have problems then. But concrete floor. So we had one customer that said actually they could even convert this into an additional bedroom or living space. They would just kind of reconfigure some things. So I thought, okay, that's an interesting idea. Look at that. Metal freaking I-beam right there. Oh, man. That bad boy isn't going to move. Okay, so as we continue on here, I'm admiring the metal I-beam. Again, remember I said lots of cabinets, lots of storage in this house. You first look at it and you're thinking, okay, that's a cute little house. Yeah, looks going to be deceiving. It's actually a nice size property. So here, again, nice lower level family room area. So this is really cool. We got lighting here. So this is that south side of the property there. Got lots of lighting. For some reason, I think the bar is not included. I'll have to double check, make sure the family didn't change their mind on that. But I'm going to tell you in this video, because how does it go? You might not, if it is staying, you won't be mad at staying. But if it isn't staying, I didn't tell you it was staying, then you might be mad. So I got to make sure I cover my bases. You following all that? So this whole thing I'm showing you, not part of the sale. Now out here, this is a slider door. Again, those goodies right there will be all taken care of and get rid of them. But isn't this, look at that sky. Oh my gosh, look at this view. And we're not done, guys. I still got more to show you then. So here, let's check all these doors. There's the doors over. I got a door there, got a door there, a door there. Doors all over this room. This is, look at that furnace. It's one of them efficient, high efficient Lennox Industry. A domestic coil on that bad boy. That takes care of your hot water in your bath and everything. And you still have some storage here then too. So that's that. And then, all right, here we got another door. So here I'm on the west wing of the house. Look at this. Another garage door. Again, another space that could be easily converted into, you know, put up some studs and run your electric, and you could have another bedroom area or a room down here if you wanted to. It'd be kind of funny to make a bedroom with a big garage door, though. Now, maybe you could take a garage door out and add a man door there or whatever. Or just some windows, just depending on there. Yeah, look at that beam going across there. Sucker's huge. Oh my gosh, look at bigger than my hand is there. Isn't that something? But isn't this a nice space? You know, and kind of see where we're at here, facing south. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. Oh, I know what I wanted to show you. Last but certainly not least, look at this. You've got a bathroom down here. That's right. Got a throne and a little sink there, and I'll bet you that goofy guy's still following me around. So there's a lot here with this house, isn't there? All right, guys, I guess what I would tell you, if you would like to take a personal showing on this property or have a list of homes for sale in the areas you're looking, talk more about financing, or curious how you do that to buy when you own. Maybe you're curious about how to do it when you're renting. I talked about the financing program. Please give me a call or any of my super cool, awesome agents at Century 21 First Choice Realty. It would be our honor to work with you. Thank you. Thanks for watching the video tour.